welcome to the Gamers Table Independent Edition. It is Friday, and we're reviewing Shakeout!
Well, I consider it a family game because it's very simple rules, very simple play. The goal is to have earned the most points by the end of the game. Each card's point value is printed on the corners of the card. Additionally, each card, except the wild card, comes in one of 4 colors. Collecting 2 or more cards of the same color will earn you additional bonus points at the end of the game. If you find the colors difficult to tell apart, note that each one has an associated shape in the corners: square for blue, circle for red, diamond for orange, and hexagon for green.
Hi, I'm Nui Dozwa, artist and designer on Shakeout, available now from thegamecrafter.com. Shakeout is a dice rolling and set collecting game for 2 to 4 players that's ideal for gamers looking to maybe roll a few dice between longer games, or as a lure to get non-gamers to the table, and maybe even into the hobby. Sound interesting? Well, what are you waiting for? Break out the Shakeout!
The setup is simple. You make piles of 6 cards, and 8 of them, 3 across, 2 down, in a square, and the purple wild card goes in the center. The game ends when any pile is finally the last card is claimed, not including the wild card in the center. And we have only, in all the games we've played, and we have played a lot of this, only twice has this card ever been claimed, the 5 of a kind.
I got it once.
Yes.
Didn't win, but I got it. Chris won. He had the biggest set. He had
colors.
A lot of green.
I mean, I played a lot of dice games, and this one's great. It has lots of choices, lots of strategy, and there's enough screw you factor where you can actually affect the other player. So if you think he's getting too many green cards, you can bump him off a green card. Or if he's getting too much red cards. Yes, it's random. There's a lot of random going on, but there's enough choice to help actually control your own destiny. It's not just a total roll of the dice, total random.
One of the nice things about this game's presentation, he gives you 4 reminder cards, 1 for each player. Mm-hmm. One side gives you all the different types of combinations you can get. The other one gives the points for collecting sets. Sets are
Big in the...
very simply multiple cards of the same color. Doesn't matter what they say on them, it's just how many cards of that color you have. Right. And getting a lot, as Ken said, is big. You can get 10 of the same color card. It's 55 points for you.
55 points!
That's enough.
That's a lot of points!
That's enough to really nail the game right there.
It's pretty much Yahtzee with a little bit extra to it. You're collecting cards instead of, adding up points, because you got a chance to get these things repeatedly. It's not just, once you've got your 3 of a kind, you're done. No, there's multiple cards and different colors, and the colors matter in this. The more you get of a color, the bigger bonus you're going to get. So there is a fair bit more to it. You get a wild card, which you can add in, which is 5th color, but it's only one of them. Good job.
Everybody has their own set of 5 dice in their color, and you roll the dice. And then after you roll it the first time,
good job.
You take a look at what you've got and say, okay, I've got 2 5s, I'm going to hold on to those. The ones you don't want to keep, you roll again. And you can roll up to 3 times.
That was my 3rd time.
Okay, and once you've got that, you only roll your set of dice. You roll everybody's set of dice.
Yeah.
Once you've got that, you place them on these cards, attempting to claim these cards. As this one, you need a single die with a 4 on it to claim it. But for this one here, you need 3 in a run, like 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Now, you don't take them right away. You put your dice on them to claim them, and then it goes around to everybody else's turn. So if you put on this run of 3, 2, 3, 4, and the next guy happens to roll 3, 4, 5, he puts his dice on it because he's got a higher run. Your dice come off it, and you lost the claim on that card. Now he's got to hold it till his turn, but somebody can put 4, 5, 6 and bump him off.
Screw you factor!
Yeah, the game's kind of like Yahtzee with card collection. And the more of one color you get, the extra bonus points you get. So, yeah, you do have it's Yahtzee with a screw you factor in card collection.
But it's more than just Yahtzee, because you don't get 4 of a kind once. You can get 4 of a kind every time it comes up.
It depends on the cards that are out. But the matching and all that is pretty much the same. You got 4 of a kind, this long straight, the short straight.
So you got 5 dice to collect stuff, so you can get like a 3 of a kind and 2 singles or something, or a 3 of a kind and a double. There are no full houses in this game, which
no full houses.
Well, that's
Expansion.
yeah. There you go.
There's the expansion card right there. Yes, full houses. All right.
Because you claim those cards, but you have to wait for it to get back to your turn again before you can actually take the card. There's a lot of, oh, you dirty guy and sort of thing. There's a lot of cool interactions, a lot of stress. Am I going to hold on to the card? Am I going to hold on to that card sort of thing that, adds to what is, basically a dice rolling and pick up the cards game becomes something that can hold your interest, because even when it's not your turn, you're watching, did you roll the right number? Did you roll? Oh, Russ, he didn't roll a high enough run. He can't take the run away from me. Okay. Not a lot to this game.
No,
but it's fun.
There is quite a bit to this. Like, it's simple to learn, simple to play, but there's a lot of strategy going on.
Wrapping up for Shakeout.
Well, let's see. I'm going to give a 7 on this one. It is a family game. This is an all ages thing. Kids could, have no problem playing it. The rules are really simple. It's a simple game. It's, a lot more dice rolling. There's not a huge strategy to it, although you do want to keep, like Chris said, you want to keep an eye on the colors that people are taking. Well, it's very enjoyable.
I give Shakeout an 8.5. For a dice game, there's a lot of going on, and I'm not a huge fan of random, but there's a lot of choice in this game. And there's a lot of ways you can get points. Like, okay, yeah, that card might only be worth 1 point, but another red card could also be worth another 6 points on your set collection. So that could be huge. Definitely, the colors are huge. If you got to go after the colors.
I give Shakeout a 7. Which is odd because it's pretty much an abstract game and it's a very random game. So it doesn't really meet my general criteria for giving good scores to a game. It's just the third leg, as I say, of the old tripod of game rating is how much fun it is. This game is a lot of fun. And it can be taught to somebody in 2 minutes. You put the cards out, say, you claim them like this. Go.
Yeah.
Don't need to
It's
tell
not
them
hard
anymore.
to explain. I'm just thinking about, for replayability. It's more of a family game. There's not a lot of strategy.
It's
There's
very much
not
a
a
filler
lot
game.
of option stuff. It's a filler game. It's a family game. That's what I'm basing on. The replayability, for me, I don't think. It's fine for filler or something like that, but for repetitive play, often, not.
I gotta disagree with the minimum age, 12 plus.
Yeah, I knocked that
think,
down.
I think younger kids could
Or
grasp
maybe
this.
put
They
that-
might not be as good, but I
maybe
could probably easily play this. With
whatever
my 7-year-old.
Yahtzee is, maybe add a year or two onto that, because there is a bit more to like that than Yahtzee.
Well, there's a little more nastiness to this too, where you think you've got
It's
the
not
card, but
that
by the time it gets
nasty,
around you,
yeah.
somebody else has stolen your card.
It's not quite.
No.
Somebody can steal the card on you, but with a higher roll.
That is pretty nasty, though. When you think about it, you have 5 dice to claim stuff, and someone claims something that you had 3 dice on.
But it's not like
that hurts.
backstabbing or something.
No, and you see it coming. You see them
Yeah.
rolling, oh no, they just rolled 3 6s. They're going to take my 3 5s away. Now you have the cards there, and you can claim that card, and that card, and that card, maybe, if you're lucky, and hope that after it goes through him, and him, comes back to me, some of my dice are still on those cards, so I can have those cards. Because I need those cards to get more points to be able to make me win the game. Because I want to get more points and win the game. And maybe I have only got points for cards that are worth 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 points, but if they're all the same color, that could be another 50, 60 points, which would put me into the lead. That's it for this episode of the Gamers Table Independent Edition. Tune in next week for another review of another independent game.
Also,
Shake out!
that was just like a lame cave troll.
Actually, no, that was sort of like yogurt from Baseball.
Okay.
The
Cave troll.
Schwartz!
The Schwartz! May the Schwartz be with you. May the shakeout be with you. Okay, well, here's our objective here. The goal is to have earned the most points. Stop fidgeting with a dice. Like a little kid over there. You like that guy in the movie theater. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the goal is to have earned the most points by the end of the game. Get out of here. I'll start over.
Okay.
The goal is... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So,
What? Did you not explain the game to us properly again?
yeah, definitely. This is the only thing. But
Uh-oh.
if this 1-4 here, you put 1-4 on it, the only way somebody can take it is to put 2 4s on it.
Oh, we were wondering about that
suggesting
just
that
like
when
a
I was
half an
talking
hour
about
ago.
it.
See,
Yeah.
that is how you do it.
Yeah, so we've been playing it. Okay, yeah, you gotta get the 4 to claim the card, but
gotta
any
get
roll higher than that would
2.
take it. That's not the way it's played.
No, it isn't.
I take it
Doubles
back.
will
There
take
is
it.
nothing wrong with this game.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like that. Wow.
That's good.
I like playing the game
That's
properly.
better, yes. That's much better.
So, yeah, we've taught a lot of people how to
It
play
makes
this
it
game
more
improperly.
difficult to steal.